Please welcome General Manager of Hong Kong, Philip Tang, and General Manager of Indonesia, Charles Suhada.
You make me feel special.
Good morning, USANA family. Are you ready for another great day?
I can't think of a better way to start than to recognize some of our hardest working distributors.
Before we get to the parade, will all the new members of the USANA League Premier Class please stand up?
Congratulations to all our new Premier Class members of the USANA League. We have 4 grand parades for you this morning.
The USANA League Award celebrates our distributors' major milestones, determined by generating points across sales, retention, and community to become a new member and achieve a new level.
We just recognized the first level of the USANA League, our Premier Class. And our first parade today will be to celebrate the new members of Prestige Class.
After that, we will highlight our new USANA League Pinnacle Class members.
And from there, we move on to our new Ruby Directors, distributors who generated 2,000 commissionable volume points for 4 consecutive weeks.
We will wrap up this morning parade recognition with our new Executive Ruby Directors, Rubies who generate 26,000 total CVP in a 13-week period. Let's get to it.
Here are the newest members of the USANA League Prestige Class.
I just wanna be happy, I don't wanna feel nasty. I'm trying to turn my vibration around so I can feel fantastic. I can feel fantastic. I just wanna be happy. I do not want negative energy. If you get what you give me positivity. Give it to me, hey, be different. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. The love you give is the love you get, so be nice and change your life. Hey! Be nice. Be nice. Hey! USANA. USANA. I got a new direction. I ain't got no time for stressing. I don't wanna carry no bad vibration. I don't wanna be in depression. I just wanna feel good, live my life without the problems. Everybody tryna push me down to the ground, but I ain't living life at the bottom. Cause I do not want negative energy. If you get what you give me positivity. Give it to me, hey, be different. Be nice. USANA, 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 USANA. The love you give is the love you get, so be nice and change your life. USANA.
find a way to fly away, to slip into a brighter day. USANA, one step so deaf, so right, go left, and do it to them right away. USANA, I'm talking to all of my leaders. We should just power when all of us meet up and fight for each other, not one another. And when it's good, be nice, take USANA. Be cordial, be glad, be happy, not sad. Stay in your back, fly away, to slip into a brighter day. Be nice to each other, be good to each other, feel good with each other. And la raza, mi casa, su casa. On and on, love that we give and keeps rolling on, rolling on. Rolling on, rolling on. USANA. Rolling on, rolling on. USANA. Rolling on, rolling on. USANA. Rolling on, rolling on. USANA.
I've been working real hard on myself, on my health and my happiness. Ooh, I promised to myself that I'ma treat me right. I'll fight for being honestly, I deserve some credit. Okay, babe, let me give myself a hand. Let me give myself a hand. Tell myself get up and dance. So I move my feet out of all of me. Let me give myself a hand. I'ma treat myself. I'ma treat myself. I'ma treat myself.
The love you give is the love you get. So be nice and change your life.
I'm gonna be good to me. 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 I'm gonna be good to me.
Nice,
I'm gonna be good to me.
nice,
I'm gonna be good to me.
nice. Give it to me. USANA. Give it to me. We're different. We're nice. USANA. I promise it'll change your life. We're different. We're nice. USANA. I promise it'll change your life. Give it to me. USANA. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Let me give myself a hand. Let me give myself a hand.
Give it to me. We're different. We're nice.
Let's congratulate our new USANA League Prestige members. Please stand and applaud the highest achieving members of the new USANA League, the Pinnacle members.
song in my feet. I can't take my eyes off it. Moving so phenomenally. And under the lights when everything goes, we're gonna rise up again so close. When we move where you already know. It's USANA, it's USANA, it's USANA. And I can see what you dance, dance, dance. Creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Just stop the midnight. Just stop the Got that sunshine in my pocket. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it.
Let's congratulate our new USANA League Pinnacle members.
So don't stop. It's USANA, it's USANA, it's USANA. And I can see what you dance, dance, dance. Creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing.
And now, please say hello to our new Ruby directors.
USANA,
congratulations to our new Ruby directors.
Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world. Come on, USANA. Are you ready? USANA, USANA. It's time to celebrate.
And now, here are your new executive Ruby directors. One more huge round of applause for our executive Ruby directors.
Making the impossible happen right before your eyes. With death-defying stunts that send these Taekwondo pros flying into the air. You might know them from their astonishing performances on Season 16 of America's Got Talent, where they shocked the judges over and over again, ultimately earning them the golden buzzer and a spot in the top 10. Their jaw-dropping acrobatic routines have entertained audiences worldwide. The pandemic may have forced them to miss performing at the Olympics. They're here today, ready to blow your mind. Put your hands together for the World Taekwondo Demonstration Team.
Okay.
Hello, USANA. I'm USANA athlete Yura Min. Let's give it up for the gravity-defying World Taekwondo demonstration team. Athleticism at its finest. Way to go, and this is the perfect warm-up for what's next, the USANA Athletes. Let's go.
Yeah. Put me on the stage now. I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Ready to do this, show you what the truth is. I step on the field, it's time to get real. I'm feeling so ruthless. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
You want to be a well-oiled machine, and to do that, you need to be fueling your body with the best of the best.
운동선수로서 제가 항상 피크에 시합해야 되고 훈련해야 되지만
if I don't put the right things into my body, it won't perform when I ask it to.
Yeah. So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made up. Get in the game, your moment of fame, show them what you made of. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up.
Why do I take USANA? Because USANA's the best.
I know it's clean, I know it's safe. I can't chance my career and my reputation on a product that I don't trust.
Tout simplement, c'est la raison pourquoi j'ai choisi USANA.
We know what it takes to be reaching the top. Tell me to stop, my town, my crown. We know what it takes to be reaching the top.
I trust USANA.
I trust USANA. I trust USANA.
Yo confío en USANA.
Trust.
I trust USANA because they put as much care and hard work into their product as I do to my training.
I don't have to worry about what I'm taking.
I know that I'm getting everything I need.
It's about the products.
And now, here's Chief Communications and Marketing Officer Dan Masuga.
So say hello to the champ, yeah. I say hello.
Hello, USANA. Good morning to all of you. If that wasn't an epic way to begin the day, I don't know what could top it. Although I was a little worried, Yura was going to lose her head, and our athlete guarantee does not cover that. But over the past 2 days, we've been sharing the USANA Difference story with you. Yesterday, Dr. Rob Sinnott and his incredible team talked about USANA's foundation of science and our full spectrum approach to product development. They highlighted USANA's quality standards, our intelligence technology, our other exclusive technologies, and the fact that we have the best products in the industry. These are just some of the differentiators that set USANA apart from the rest. But today, I have the honor of hosting my personal favorite USANA differentiator, our athletes. USANA partners with thousands of Olympic and elite athletes from all over the globe. We have more athletes than any other supplement company in the world. This is an awesome differentiator. And the best part is, they choose us, not the other way around. Athletes trust USANA. Our strict manufacturing standard is a big reason. The Athlete Guarantee Program lets them know the safety and quality in each of our products is guaranteed to be pure and free of any banned substance. And we back it up by our $1 million guarantee if they test positive for any banned or contaminated substance. Do you know of any other supplement company that does that? No, neither do we. Our athletes take their trust in their company to the international stage. At the recent Tokyo Games, 265 USANA athletes representing 11 different countries. We captured an impressive 100 medals. They also set 25 Olympic records and shattered 4 world records. And our relationship with our athletes continues to grow worldwide. In fact, we recently partnered with one of Australia's most successful rugby teams, the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Our Australia group should make a lot of noise. We're so happy to have them as part of our USANA family and to watch their continued success on and off the pitch. Welcome to the Bunnies. We're talking about true champions here today. athletes worldwide who are all about taking care of their bodies, working hard, and never giving up. And we're lucky to have some of those champions right here with us today. You ready to find out why champions choose USANA? All right, let's start bringing them out to the stage. Now, our first champion is very familiar to all of you here in Korea. And she's a very good friend of mine. Take a look.
She's been skating since she was 6 years old. With immense power, she glides gracefully on the ice. Welcome Olympic ice dancer and Korea's 2020 national champion, Yura Min.
안녕하세요. 잘 지내셨죠? 다시 한국으로 돌아올 수 있어서 너무너무 감사하네요. How are you guys? I'm so happy to be here. I can't wait to get this thing started.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm very excited to have you here with me on the stage again to be part of this event. Now, I know I'm so proud that you chose USANA and to be part of our family, but, what do you think?
It's really an easy decision for me, Dan. Nutrition is such an important part of my life and career, and it feels good to be able to trust that USANA's products are pure and safe for me.
Ironically, you mentioned products.
Uh-huh.
You're not just a figure skater, you're a pretty awesome person and a very good friend, but which USANA products do you use the most?
Well, obviously the skincare, obviously C'est la Vie, because I'm glowing. And I also love the USANA health packs because they're so convenient to take around with you.
Yes, you was in back, popping health packs back there. So,
you know it.
All right, now since you've got your Korean speaking down, a little bit better than me.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's, what do you think? Should we, and since you're already here on the stage, you want to help me introduce some of our guests here today?
Absolutely, and I'm happy to help. Let's do it. How about I kick things off, Dan?
I would think you should do that.
Great. Let's take a look at our first athlete from right here in Korea.
Lightning fast on the ice, he has overcome intense injuries, but has his sights on making the Olympic team in 2026. He helped Korea take home the World Team Championship title in 2011. Welcome world champion silver medalist in speed skating Asian Winter Games champion, Chun Hoo-um.
The man's got moves. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here on the stage.
Yes, hello. Tell us, why do you trust USANA? USANA를 신뢰하는 이유는 뭔가요?
Mic test.
Testing the microphone.
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
제 인생의 좌우명이
My life's motto is to do the best and be the best.
최선을 다하면
I do my best, and I do that in order to become the best. Everybody wants to be the best.
최고가 되기에 매일
And
노력하는데요.
I really work hard to become number one.
되기 위한 과정에서 최선을
In the process of becoming the best, my best choice was USANA.
We are so happy to have you here with us. Thank you. Give another round of applause. Now let's meet our next athlete.
He dominates on the ice and has graced the World Cup podium 41 times. And that's not all. With 2 Olympic gold medals and 1 silver, he is a short track speed skating champion. Here is Chung Soo Lee.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
Is your neck okay? He's walking like this because he's got so many medals. We're so happy to have you here with us. And as an obvious Olympian, making sure that the products you use are pure is absolutely necessary.
That's true. And can you tell us about how you feel about the USANA Athlete Guarantee? USANA Athlete Guarantee에 대한 의견을 좀 여쭤볼 수 있을까요?
USANA 개런티가 선수들에게 있는
The USANA guarantee
알았어요.
is something that I only found out about yesterday. And I've been together with USANA since 2008, but I didn't know that there was such a guarantee. I think USANA truly cares for the athletes, and I've been taking the products for 13 years, and I never had any trouble at the doping test. So it is so safe. And I just found out about the guarantee, but I guess the guarantee is there because it's so safe.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
나가면 되는 건가요?
Yes. All right. Let's give him a big round of applause there. From the ice to the basketball court, we want you to meet our next athlete. Joining us with a quick hello from courtside.
Shooting hoops and sinking baskets. From the Philippines, he played 3 seasons with rain or shine, and now rocks the court in the FIBA 3-on-3 World Tour for the SIBA Chooks. Pass the ball to Vince Tolentino.
Hey USANA, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you guys at the Asia Pacific Convention. I actually just finished the basketball game. I'm so grateful to be part of the USANA family, and I hope to see you guys soon. Oh, and remember, I only trust USANA.
I love that.
I don't know what he's thinking. He's got a game versus being here. I'd want to be here. You know, Vince really wanted to be here with us in person today, but he was obviously needed more on the court than he was here to help his team to victory. Just wanted you to know he's a key member of our team as well.
And we're just getting started. Here's our next athlete.
This South Korean rhythmic gymnast has mastered the agility and artistry of her sport. A multiple-time medalist at the Asian Rhythmic Championships and a team bronze medalist at the 2018 Asian Games. Please welcome Chae-eun Kim.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
That's impressive. If I had done that, it'd be over there in Kevin's lap. First of all, hello. We hear you're balancing right now studies and training.
I know a little bit about how that feels. We're just going to ask how it's going. 저도 개인적으로 공감이 가는 주제네요. 공부와 트레이닝은 동시에 하는 것은 정말 어려운데요.
So it's very difficult to study and do training at the same time. How is it?
운동을 함께하는 그 두 마리 토끼를 다
Yes, balancing studying and training. So catching a bird, 2 birds with a stone, I have to say, is quite challenging. But USANA really helps me make the impossible into possible.
덕분에 활기차.
So USANA is a very good friend to me. So I'm vibrant and I'm doing it well.
Thank you. I'll give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Our next athlete's a real knockout, but we'll let the video show you for it.
Meet Golden Boy, the Malaysian boxer. This southpaw is a SEA Games medalist and WBC Asia Silver champion. With an impressive 11-1 record, with 6 KOs. Welcome, Adli Hafiz.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
We're so excited to have you join us here on the USANA stage.
Thank you very much.
Adli, you've got some hardware there, but I'm hoping you could tell us why you trust USANA.
I trust USANA because, USANA gives me a lot of energy, especially during my fight. My previous fight was last week. I just won my 12th fight representing USANA Athletes. Thank you very much. USANA really helped me since 4 years back until now. I feel energetic. I feel more like, younger age and more perform better than before. So thank you, USANA.
Love it. Thanks, Adli. After you, sir. Now, from boxing to another combat sport, here is our next athlete.
A true judo professional. Listen to these numbers. He's a 2-time Olympian, 2-time Asian Games champion, 3-time Asian Championships gold medalist, and 5-time Grand Slam champion. It's Sunmin Kim.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
I still got them. You've had a lot of success in your sport, sir.
Not only are you dedicated to promoting judo in Korea, but we hear that you're helping the next generation of talented athletes, and of course we gotta hear more. 한국 유도 홍보에 헌신하는 것뿐이 아니라 다음 세대의 재능 있는 선수들을 훈련한다고 들었습니다. 좀 더 자세히 알릴 수 있을까요?
A little more detail on that? Yes, as I took USANA products, so it's been about 10 years being a part of the national team, and I was able to really perform well. And whenever I performed well, there was always USANA behind me. So to my junior sports colleagues, I say that USANA is a good product. And in many cases, people want to know what it is that I'm taking. So I really recommend USANA products to them.
For joining us. Look at this thing. When you guys, hopefully you get a chance at the photo opportunity to come meet him. He's a great guy. Thanks for joining us here. Our next athlete dominates in this winter sport, which I'm fond of, but take a look at this.
Shredding on the snow. He's been called the best Korean snowboarder in history. Two-time Asian Winter Games champion. And the first Asian athlete to win silver in an alpine snowboarding event in a Winter Games. Here is Sung-Hoo Lee.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
As a pro on the snow, how do you feel about the USANA Athlete Guarantee? 스노보드 선수로서 USANA Athlete Guarantee 프로그램에 대한 어떻게 생각하시는지 여쭤볼게요.
네, 우선 저는 아시는 분들도 계시겠지만
Yes, I'm sure some of you would know, but I actually worked as I was on the list of an athlete who would always continues to be exposed to doping tests. So whenever I take digestive pills or vitamins, I really pay a lot of attention about this risk of doping. And USANA really is a product that relieves me of any stress or any, so it always comforts me. I don't have to worry about doping. And with the athletes in Europe and in America, a lot of athletes also take USANA products. And we talk about the USANA program together, and we always say that USANA is very effective. And also number one priority is that we can feel comfortable. We don't have to worry about the risk of doping. So we're very happy.
Well, let's give another round of applause because this guy's amazing. And it's a snow sport, and I'm fond of snow sports, so we gotta get it. Thank you, sir. Just 3 more champions left to join us here on the stage today. Are you ready to meet them? All right, here comes another one.
Strength and hard work at his core. This Malaysian discus thrower earned a silver medal at the 2017 Asian Championships. Put your hands together for Irfan Shamsuddin.
I say hello to the champ.
Amazing.
He told me he was going to try to take me out. He almost did. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
I'm
happy to be here, yeah.
Well, since we've got you, we'd love if you would just tell us all why you chose to be part of the USANA family.
Yeah, of course, recovery is really important for me as a part of an athlete. So I do a lot of lifting weights, a lot of sprint. So recovery is really important, all to repair my muscles, all that kind of stuff for recovery. Everything is recovery for me.
That's it, and that is a big one. He is quite an impressive athlete. Let's give him a round of applause as well. Thank you for joining us. Well, as you know, USANA is obsessed with cellular health, and we have been since we were founded in 1992.
That's true, and our next athlete competes in 5 disciplines, all wrapped up into one event. Let's take a look.
Fencing, horseback riding, swimming, shooting, and running. This athlete is a rising star in the modern pentathlon of Korea. And she was busy in the last year, winning medals at the national sports competition. Here is Yo Chang-chu.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
You've battled some serious injuries in your career. How do you keep that championship mindset? 제가 알기론 선수님께서 커리어에서 꽤 심각한 부상을 겪으신 걸로 아는데 그런 일이 있을 때마다 그 위기.
So whenever you have these injuries, how do you overcome them?
정말 대단하신 것 같아요.
And how can you always
유지하시는
go forward? What's the secret to that? The key motivation and driver, there are two things. First, my mother was also an athlete, so my dream had always become a member of the national team. So that helped me overcome difficulties. And number two is thanks to the product power of USANA, I was able to overcome my injuries as quickly as possible. And I think those two are my key engine.
Thank you for sharing and for being part of the USANA team. I picture her riding a horse, fencing, and shooting a gun, and there's a lot of things going on there. But last and certainly not least, we have one last champion to introduce you to.
Turns and incredible speeds. He slides the ice with his bobsledding duo. Olympic gold medalist and 7-time World Cup medalist, Canadian bobsledder, Alex Kopach.
I say hello to the champ. I say hello to the champ.
안녕하세요. 잘 지내셨어요? Whoa. Now he knows more Korean than I do. Alex, thanks for joining us, and thanks for coming all the way to Korea. It's good to see you, obviously, but we'd love for you to take just a couple minutes and tell us all, why do you trust USANA with your health?
Absolutely. For me, over the years, I've had to pivot from being an athlete to a coach to an entrepreneur. And one of the best things to see is how tight of an operation USANA runs in Salt Lake City. And if you saw the quality of the manufacturing process, there is zero chance that you're risking any type of doping violation. And that gives me peace of mind.
And that's important, not just for you, but for your team, right?
Absolutely.
And it's about teams, right?
Thanks, Alex.
No problem.
Love joining you and our rest of the fellow athletes here in my hometown.
Aren't you happy to be here?
Absolutely.
You better be. Each and every one of you are impressive and inspiring. And these champions are just a few of our USANA athletes. Thank you all for coming. I feel lucky to stand right here on this same stage with you and all your powerhouse moves that you've brought in here today. And thank you, Yura, for lending me a hand here on the stage.
Happy to help.
Well, I know, that's right. Now, as you look at this extraordinary showing on the stage, you should be proud to be part of USANA. They choose USANA, and you choose USANA. It's what makes us different from the rest. Please join me in giving all these amazing athletes one more round of applause and welcome them here, not just to Korea, but here on our stage and all over the world. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for being with us. And thank you, Yura, as always, for being my co-host. And right after this session, don't miss the photo opportunity with our athletes next door at the expo. Now, we say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks, everyone.
Please welcome USANA President Jim Brown.
Thank you. I'm beyond thrilled to have the trust of Dr. Wentz, Kevin, and the board to lead this incredible company into the future. With such a remarkable team behind us all over the world, the sky's the limit. I can't wait to build on USANA's solid foundation. I will continue to work closely with our fantastic management team, employees, and distributors to bring our best-in-class nutritional products to even more individuals and families around the globe. Together, we'll grow this business and make a positive impact on the lives of people everywhere. Now, how do we do this? By sharing the USANA story. What we're calling the USANA Difference. The 5 key areas we believe truly set us apart. Let me quickly remind you again. First, we are founded on science. We have something no other company has, USANA's intelligence technology. It has a U.S. patent for the complexes featured in the Cell Essentials. And with our holistic approach to health, USANA takes no shortcuts. Without a doubt, it's why thousands of Olympic and professional athletes trust USANA like you just saw. Confidence in our products and their quality. And finally, there's this. We're an industry leader. Now, that's a bold statement. But I'll show you why USANA is seen as one of the most successful, innovative, and recognizable companies in our industry. We are unique. USANA is a direct selling company devoted to health and wellness. Together, this brings us the best of two highly successful industries. The health and wellness industry is now worth 4.2 trillion US dollars. That equals nearly 5.5 billion South Korean won. But here's the thing. The health and wellness industry continues to grow, with more than 128 million people worldwide active in direct selling. The effect our industry has on the global economy is enormous. And USANA's position with it is stronger than ever. Now, as a science-based company, I want to take a scientific approach to validate our standing as an industry leader. It's what Dr. Wentz would do. He would want to see facts and data and draw his own conclusions on the USANA difference. So let's look under the microscope to see us as an industry leader. The first thing to take notice is our 30-year-plus history. Successful companies are inspired by the powerful vision of the company's founder. And for USANA, our vision continues to drive everything we do as a company. It's every bit as fresh, relevant, and meaningful today. And even though the world has changed a lot since USANA started in 1992, our values remain the same as they were 30 years ago. They define who we are and what we do. They unify our reasons for being. They motivate and inspire. And they drive our direction, priorities, and decision-making. I've been with USANA over 17 years. When you do the math, USANA was practically a teenager when I joined the company. And as some of you know from experience, teenagers can be a handful. But that has never been the case with USANA. Dr. Wentz instilled a great upbringing with a focus on doing what's right, prioritizing science and quality manufacturing. And over the past 3 decades, many notable people have influenced what we do and how we do it as well, which makes us even stronger today. That's why rather than looking at USANA as a 30-year-old company, I see it as being 30 years young. The company is just entering its prime. Even after all these years, we're still going strong and to continue to grow and evolve. Our ability to adapt, innovate, overcome adversity, and stay relevant is vital to our future. And although we've been around for 30 years, we have the spirit and energy of a young and innovative company. Here's another reason why we're an industry leader. With the addition of India, USANA now operates in 25 markets around the globe. We are truly a multilingual and multi-generational company. This is significant for a couple of reasons. It aligns with our vision, it gives us an access to new places, and helps us reach new customers, talent, and resources. In addition to allowing us to grow and increase revenue, global markets allow our distributors to build international businesses across borders. Because we've been expanding since the mid-1990s, we've seen some great benefits. USANA understands and knows how to cater to customers' unique needs in different markets, and we continue to meet the world's increased demands. I'm proud to say that USANA products continue to be delivered everywhere around the globe at a time when people need them the most. It's why USANA has been honored by the Global Health and Pharma Biotechnology Awards. This exclusive award distinguishes companies that excel in manufacturing nutritional supplements and are committed to using innovative technologies and cutting-edge technology to produce safe, effective, and reliable products. We've been named the best nutritional supplements manufacturer as well as the Health Supplement Company of the Year. Most recently, USANA was recognized for excellence as one of 2021's most trusted providers of nutritional products. Now that's great. But what we're really excited about is the increased recognition we're receiving through many of our established markets. Some have been a part of USANA for over 20 years. With increased brand awareness comes more visibility, product recognition, and opportunity. And without a doubt, it continues to drive our fantastic success in many markets. Euromonitor International is one of the most trusted and widely respected market intelligence firms. And their research shows that USANA is a nutritional leader in Hong Kong as the #1 direct selling brand for calcium supplements. Yeah. Also in Taiwan as the #1 brand of coenzyme Q10. There's also the Philippines, where USANA has been named the #1 vitamin and dietary supplement brand 3 times in a row. And in Malaysia, USANA was named the #1 combination dietary supplement brand for the 4th time. And that's just from Euromonitor. Should also mention Citabella, a popular women's magazine in Malaysia, named Celaviv's Vitalizing Serum the best 2 years in a row. That's among hundreds of products in over 65 different beauty categories. Celaviv is one of the best examples of why the healthiest family on earth is so vibrant and youthful after 30 years. It's why I look so vivacious and voluptuous. And oh, by the way, this is the perfect time to mention 2 of our most recent accolades. From right here in Korea, USANA is again a repeat winner in the Korean Medical Health Awards. Our product excellence continues to shine as we support Korea's national health industry. USANA's Health Pack is a standout in the multivitamin category now for 5 straight years. And for the past 3 years, USANA Nutrimil leads the weight management category. These are more than just awards to display, which is more than 800 awards over the past 30 years and counting. We added another 49 just in 2022. This level of recognition strengthens our reputation, increases our loyalty and retention, provides more growth opportunities, and shows how the public and media appreciate the USANA difference, which is important. Because it's not easy to know when a company is genuinely committed to corporate responsibility and transparency. We are proud and distinguished members of the Direct Selling Association and World Federation of Direct Selling Associations, which we're committed to upholding the ethical standards and success of the direct selling industry. We are recognized as one of the top 20 direct selling companies in the world. Here's Dan Masuga having fun celebrating our most recent rankings just a few weeks ago. Yeah. And as a direct selling leader, we continue to promote and protect the rights of independent distributors and direct selling companies to ensure that everyone operates legally, ethically, and fairly. We're proud of our transparency, and how we do business is no secret. USANA is one of the few direct selling companies publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It's another way to enhance our reputation and build credibility. Being publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange means we must show the company's health quarterly and annually. This information is available to everyone. And what they'll see is a solid company with outstanding balance sheet and no debt, growing sales, active customers, and into other markets like India, all contributing to our long track record of success, which translates to a healthy USANA that'll be around for years to come. Now, speaking of long term, here's something else you should know. To date, USANA has generated over $14 billion in sales, yeah? But more importantly, $6 billion in incentives and commissions to our distributors worldwide. Millions of people have improved their lives through USANA. Our dedication to being a good corporate citizen is not only the right thing to do, it's who we are. USANA believes in a brighter future. And we know that healthy bodies need healthy planet to thrive. It's why we show our commitment to sustainability by focusing on people, products, and planet. This is something we take seriously. And again, to increase our transparency, USANA publishes an annual sustainability report. At nearly 50 pages, it outlines our ongoing sustainability efforts and highlights our organizational priorities, which include lowering our environmental footprint at offices around the world, reducing the use of plastics, and working to make USANA packaging recyclable. Recently, out of 500 largest companies in the United States, we were recognized as one of America's most responsible companies because USANA cares about treating our customers, employees, and planet with the respect it deserves. We're incredibly proud to stand alongside others who share our values. And out of over 350,000 company reviews, Newsweek also recognized USANA as a top U.S. company that respects and values individuals from different backgrounds. Our strength as a global company takes a continued focus on what we do for our people at the local level, as every market we do business in is essential. We're proud to be recognized as one of the 100 companies championing women as a part of the Inspire Utah initiative. This prestigious honor highlights our family-friendly and woman-focused initiatives. The Korean Ministry of Gender Equality and Family also certified USANA as a family-friendly company, thanks to our flexible support of parents and their children. A diverse and respectful workforce is not just talk, it's simply good business. We're proud that our USANA family welcomes everyone, and we will continue to lead the way with a future filled with unlimited possibilities and even more ways for us to build success. We are truly making our world a better place, which is why giving back is so important to us at USANA. Not everyone has the same access to premium supplements, nutritious food, and healthy environment. Aligned with our vision, the USANA Foundation was started in 2012 to eliminate child hunger. From the onset of the USANA Foundation, we distribute over 70 million meals. We've given more than $22 million in food aid, and we've donated over 540,000 bottles of USANA. But there's more. One of the coolest and most sustainable projects we have going is our Garden Tower initiative. We aim to fund, establish, and plant sustainable garden systems worldwide. Not only do these garden towers give access to fresh and nutritious food using less water, they pave the way for self-reliance with new skills and leadership opportunities to help communities grow together. We're up and running in Mexico, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Yeah, but we're not stopping there. I encourage you to keep making a difference. This is one fantastic company. And with our millions of families, 2-a-day goal, imagine how strong USANA can be in the next 3 to 5 years. We can achieve this goal by sharing all the remarkable things that shape the USANA difference: vision, passion, health, sustainability, credibility, responsibility, transparency, excellence, growth, community, honesty, and most important, integrity. These words come to mind when viewing USANA as an industry leader. As USANA's next Chief Executive Officer, I'll continue to dedicate myself to all this and more. I'm proud to be part of this company. It represents who I am, and it will remain a positive influence on our families and ourselves well into the future. Thank you.
Here now with the real-world story of why USANA, Executive 3-Star Diamond Director from Malaysia, Sean Tan.
Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't tell them to blow up out of it.
我想，我们都有一个来到。
Hello, we all have a reason of being here. Today, I'm here to share my why USANA story. I should be the last person who will succeed in direct selling. What traits do you think are essential for one to succeed in direct selling? Being eloquent, great personal connection, or an outstanding reputation? And who do you think would do direct selling? Is it something solely for the older generation? Well, that was how I thought about direct selling. But how do I look to you? I guess I'm not too old, I hope. And actually, I have none of the essential traits I just mentioned. On top of that, all I had was an incredibly bad reputation. That was how I felt 4 years ago. There was a time when I was 25 years old. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Tan. I'm 29 years old. I'm a 3-star diamond director from Malaysia. Today, you'll hear how I turned from a school dropout to someone leading a passionate team and with great achievements. I believe everyone has someone who means everything to him or her, right? And I'm no exception. I'm very lucky to have two. For me, two women transformed my life and enable me to look at life from a brand new perspective. Before I was 16, I used to be the best child in the world of my parents' eyes. However, I got into debt of 40,000 ringgit because of online sports betting when I was 16. I was too young and ignorant to know how serious the consequence could be. I was even expelled from school because of it. I still remember my dad telling me that I won't help you pay back even a cent. You're a man and you should take responsibility for your own mistakes. I didn't understand why my father did that to me, but now I understand that he wanted me to be responsible and never to run away from the mistake I made. I'm very grateful to my father for making me who I am today, Sean Tan. My parents were worried that my creditors would come after me, so they decided to send me to a place like a youth detention center. But I only stayed there for 2 weeks and I ran away. I remember I jumped off the second floor. It was 2 a.m. in the morning. I walked for about 7 hours to a bus stop. And I didn't have any money, so I found a way to get on the taxi to go to my hometown. At that time, I didn't dare to call my family because I was afraid that they would send me back to that place again. So instead, I waited at the bus stop for nearly 6 hours until my sister suddenly appeared in front of me. At that moment, I just could not hold my tears back anymore. Following her back home, I saw my mom and my grandmother as soon as I arrived. I cried, I knelt, and apologized to them. Sometimes I still wonder how my life would have been if this hadn't happened, and I had continued my education and pursued further studies at university. But I also consider this a life experience for me. I was so young back then. My parents had no choice but to let me work temporarily at my father's factory. But I never devoted any effort to it, even though I was there for 2 years, which made my parents even more worried about me. And due to my poor relationship with my father back then, I decided to move to Singapore with my girlfriend Sarah and work there. I was 18 at the time. However, I realized my situation didn't increase after 2 years working there. I could not help wondering whether that was already the best I could achieve as an employee. Therefore, I decided to come back to Malaysia and start my own business. One of the main reasons I started my own business was because I wanted to manage my own time instead of waking up at a set time for work every day. So I started my Airbnb and interior design business. And although I enjoy running my own business, the Airbnb and interior design world kept me very busy. But I realized I didn't have time to even enjoy dinner with my family for the first 3 months after I came back to Malaysia. But back then, when I was in Singapore, I could do so for about 2 or 3 times every month. But I could not help thinking about the reason. Was that why I started my own business? I believe many young people are very brave and bold when they started their own business. But does it mean that they are equipped with the right tools or mindset when doing so? I've been looking for a way to ensure my family that I could stand on my own. I couldn't find that until I met USANA. I first learned about USANA when Sarah's sister introduced us to its supplements. I was fine with taking products, but I never considered joining the business. In fact, I was very resistant to it at first, but my girlfriend spent about 6 months trying to persuade me, and I love my girlfriend. I love her very much, so I did not actually say no. She had to travel from Johor, the southernmost state of Malaysia, to go to KL for USANA trainings almost every week. During those 6 months, I would drive nearly 3 hours to accompany her to the class, but I always sat in the last row. And as you see in the photo, I was in my t-shirt and shorts. At that time, I hoped she would give up, but she just got stronger and stronger. I still remember in March 2019, my leaders, Ms. Hong Hee and Jong, arranged a meeting with Chi Hoon Tae for us. And I remember telling them that I actually hated direct selling at first. It was my other half who was very insistent on this path, and she influenced me to become dedicated to USANA. So I decided to dedicate my full efforts to my USANA business on April 1st in 2019. At that time, I was 26. After digging deeper into USANA, I realized that this is a great business. I saw a guarantee program for athletes, just like the athletes we just met. After I learned that USANA is a public traded company, which is rare in the direct selling world, and so how strong the performance is, I knew without a doubt that USANA is a very reliable company. You just heard USANA's president, Jim Brown, talk about these very important differentiators that makes USANA the industry leader. I also checked the reviews of the company online and was happy with what I found. So I dove in. What about you?
So I went from a loafer to someone who is disciplined and better at time management. Instead of hanging out late at night, I empowered myself by reading. I changed the way I think and speak, and thus changed others' opinion about me. I'm serious about USANA, and I truly believe that this is a lifelong choice for me. Actually, my biggest why, that underlinable motivation, is actually my mom. Growing up, my mother always encouraged me, taught me, and gave me opportunities no matter what. I remember my mom could not stop crying when I did my sharing at USANA Malaysia for the first time. Sarah and I met when I was 18 years old, and I had nothing but a very bad reputation. She never looked down on me. And she was the one who changed me and helped me to grow from a boy to a man I am today. These two remarkable women make me who I am today. And I want to say thank you to everyone here to putting up with my bad. Mom, I love you. And honey, I love you. Sarah and I started our own family more than 4 years ago. And now we have a daughter who is 3 and a son who is only a few months old. I cannot be there for my family when I need them. Now, my USANA business is also what makes my father proud of me. It was the first time I had ever heard my father say that he's proud of me. So boys have to work very hard. I believe I can help and lead more people with USANA. USANA and opportunity that comes with it for everyone, no matter your age, no matter your background. The more I share, the more people I can help. I think USANA works. USANA is perfect. So this journey has not only impacted Sarah and myself, there are also many young people and young couples on my team who are attracted by us and also by the charm of USANA. I was lost and miserable for the first 26 years of my life, but now I'm living a truly fulfilling one. In just 4 years, I have turned into a promising young man, a good husband, and a father who will always have my family in my back. And now I have evolved into a responsible leader. It's now your turn. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. Thank you.
Changes. Don't tell them to blow up out of it.
Welcome back, Simba.
음악 미리 줘도 되는데. 자, 이제 저와 함께 춤을 출 시간입니다. 여러분 준비되셨나요? It's time for you dancing with me. Are you ready? Yes. Stand up, please. Everyone, stand up, please. Yeah. I'm gonna teach you Macarena dance today. Macarena dance, too easy and so funny. Okay. So now, ready, start, and move your hip. Bounce, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yes, good. Hand high, say hi. Yes, down, and up, and down, and cross, and head, and down, and hip, and then big circle, and jump, Yes, good. From the beginning. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, down, open, and whoo. And then jumping, ka. Yes, good. And then one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. Say 1, 2, and 3, 4, and cross, and head, and down, and hip, and circle, and turn to the back. But, yes, and then hip. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Cross, and head, and cross, and hip, and here, and jumping. Yes, last one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and hip, and jump. Yes, good. Okay. Okay, let's try with music. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, let's go. 음악 주세요. Okay, move your hip. Hey, and cross, and head, and cross, and hip. Hey, and jumping, and hip. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Hey, and jumping. Hey, 1. One more. 7, go. Hey, okay, last one. Hip, hip, shake, and more shake. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you did it. 감사합니다, 여러분. 너무 잘하셨고요. 잠시 후 오후 시간에 또 만나도록 하겠습니다. See you again. Bye bye. Thank you.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosa buena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena.
And now, please welcome Chief Sales Officer David Mullum.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. Taking care of business.
Yo, what's up? Morning, everyone. Good morning. Wow, it's great to see you. How's your Macarena? Awesome. Better than sauerkraut. That's one. Before I get started today, it's my honor to introduce you to some examples of distributors committed to the USANA Difference and sharing our story to help grow their businesses. Let's begin with the Sales Leader Award. This award crowns Asia Pacific's top 25 distributors with the highest sales volume points from personally sponsored distributors and preferred customers enrolled during the qualification period. Here are your 2023 Asia Pacific top sales leaders.
Number 25, Philbert Liu from the Philippines. Number 24, Bob, Mary, Amy, and Shin Lin from Australia. Number 23, Anthony Ng and Karen Chen from Hong Kong. Number 22, Kathy Chin Kwong and Dee Wu from Australia. Number 21, Dr. King Hui Tan from Malaysia. Number 20, Maricris Chu Sarmiento from the Philippines. Number 19, Jason L. Chiang and Giselle Jane M. Chiang from the Philippines. Number 18, Lee Chun-hwa from Korea. Number 17, Kwon Hyun-jin Erica from Korea. Number 16, Ko Jie-e and Wang Eng Kiat from Malaysia. Number 15, Wayne Song and Claire Wu from New Zealand. Number 14, Ping Ping Huang and Jackson Shi from Australia. Number 13, Keats Jeff and Yusan Supan from the Philippines. Number 12, Ashley Ma and Caleb Ho from Malaysia. Number 11, Jun Kutanda from the Philippines. Number 10, Grace Chu from Malaysia. Number 9, Sarah Tan and Sean Tan from Malaysia. Number 8, Lee Fong Yun from Hong Kong. Number 7, Mei Huang from Hong Kong. Number 6, Helen Xu from Australia. Number 5, Deborah Chen Jifan from Singapore. Number 4, Bill and Jenny Huang from New Zealand. Number 3, Ada Chai and Jeff Ng from Hong Kong. Number 2, Lucas Lim and Jane Liao from Malaysia. And now, here is your Asia Pacific #1 sales leader, Michael Lam from Hong Kong.
So congratulations to this year's top sales leaders. The next award is all about how you lead your team to build a productive community. These winners know leadership starts with them and their ability, thank you, to help other distributors reach new heights. The award is given to the top 25 distributors with the most personally sponsored distributor rank advancements. Here now are your 2023 Asia Pacific Leader Award, Community Leader Award winners.
Number 25, Boonsweb Panprasert from Thailand. Number 24, Kitty Chai and Ming Chan from Hong Kong. Number 23, Kwon Hyun Jin, Erica from Korea. Number 22, Lee Chun-hwa from Korea. Number 21, Doc Edu and Pearl Bolaños from the Philippines. Number 20, Chris Ng from Malaysia. Number 19, Evan and Charles from Malaysia. Number 18, Ko Jia Yi and Wang Eng Kiat from Malaysia. Number 17, Lee Xian Chin and Shen Quan Hua from Singapore. Number 16, Yang Fang Fang from Singapore. Number 15, Anthony Ng and Karen Chen from Hong Kong. Number 14, Bill and Jenny Huang from New Zealand. Number 13, Zhuang Xiaoyun and Winston DJ from Singapore. Number 12, Maricris Chu Sarmiento from the Philippines. Number 11, Filbert Liu from the Philippines. Number 10, Tony and Chepo Cabardo from the Philippines. Number 9, Gerald Rafael Rosal from the Philippines. Number 8, Lee Feng Yun from Hong Kong. Number 7, Renel and Jonalyn Blanco from the Philippines. Number 6, Jun Katanda from the Philippines. Number 5, Vincent Tan from Malaysia. Number 4, Mei Huang from Hong Kong. Number 3, Deborah Chen Jifen from Singapore. Number 2, Ada Chai and Jeff Ng from Hong Kong. And now, here is your Asia Pacific #1 community leader, Michael Lam from Hong Kong.
Congratulations to this year's top community leaders. And while our winners are finding their seats, thank you. Give them a big round of applause, everyone. Woo! Give it up. We also have a very special announcement. Thank you, kids. Yeah. Trying to move the program along. Awesome. We all know that generating sales and leading communities, I'll just let that happen. Give them another big round of applause, everyone. Come on. Cool. So we all know that generating sales and leading communities are essential for growth, but retention as a growth strategy is our greatest opportunity. With that in mind, I'm excited to announce that we are adding a new convention award to the lineup. This is the new Retention Leader Award. And this award was created to recognize those distributors who are building strong teams and long-lasting customer relationships. We'll be celebrating those who achieve this distinction at the 2024 Asia Pacific Convention. Starting now, everyone can start working to achieve this honor. Okay, so we're going to shift gears a little bit. 1 million families. 1 million families is our goal. What's that? Come on, help me with this. What is this? Everyone, 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 everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand up. Wow, okay, 1 million families. Thank you, you may sit down. Now we remember. And you've heard it over the past couple days, but what does this actually mean? And how do we reach this ambitious goal of engaging 1 million families all around the USANA world? And I'll tell you this, the message is all about relationships. And as we spoke at last year's convention about this goal, we talked about what your individual contribution, what your individual role would be in achieving this, and the best way to approach it on a daily basis, and what we can do all every day to achieve this goal and create family relationships for life. So over the next hour, we're going to discuss strategies and hear from experts who can help you and talk to you about how you can elevate growth in your business simply by connecting with new people every day. It's going to be a great next hour and some really amazing speakers. So more of that in a little while, but I'm so excited. Has anyone ever had the collie wobbles? I mean, I am so excited. That's number 2. I'm so excited. Who's had the collie wobbles? Come on, put your hand up. I have. It's just when you're shaking it all inside, and we heard the big news on Thursday about expanding into India. And we're excited to start connecting to new people in this massive market in India, and particularly the Indian community around the world. As a company, we see this as a huge step in our global efforts and to achieve our 1 million families. And in the opening session, you heard Kevin explain why India. Now we think it'd be nice to ask why USANA. So it's my great pleasure to introduce you to the Regional Vice President and Managing Director heading up our operations in India. Please welcome Puneet Madan. Hey, Puneet. How are you, buddy? See you, man. Hey, how are you?
Very good, David. Thank you very much for this warm welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I don't hear you. Good morning. Namaste from India. How are you all doing? Are you excited about India? Fantastic. Well, India for sure is a land of opportunity and has a thriving community in every field. And now, super excited to have India be a part of this beautiful USANA family. Please give yourself a big round of applause, right? And thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, we're so thrilled to have you, and we knew from the moment that we met you that you were the right person for this role in India.
Thanks, David, but I'm going to be honest, I wasn't sure if I'm the right person for the job. I'll be honest, I did a lot of research about USANA over the past few years, and one of the things that emerged very clearly that USANA is not one of those kind of organizations that will come to my country, make money and just go. USANA is very beautiful due to strong values and a very, very clear and a big vision of building the healthiest families on earth. I felt a very strong connection with USANA and felt that our culture in India resonates so close to USANA values. Let's see the values. If you look at a community, do you know in India, family and community is everything? We live, we breathe, we die just for family and build a community. We always care for each other. We cry together, we enjoy together. And you're going to see a picture now, and can you, no joke, I had 700 plus people, our family members for my wedding.
It's a small gathering.
And we haven't called everyone, trust me. And look at health. That's extremely important to our country, right? India is a birthplace of yoga after all. We are very health aware as a country, as a culture. Yoga, acupuncture, look at the medicines, look at herbal, everything is a part of our daily life. And finally, as I accepted this offer to join USANA, USANA family, I felt completely connected to this beautiful organization. Not, how do I say, from both mind and my heart. And as we know, when you connect from the heart, you're in forever.
Well, that's our goal. And I'd love all of us to connect with Puneet and the wonderful team in India. What's the best way to do that?
Yeah, I think we just launched our India social media sites. So just please like us on the Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Please connect with us. The team is already in place, and share a good news with your friends and families that India is now a part of this beautiful USANA family.
I'm in.
There you go.
Great.
Thank you, David.
I'm following you on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Puneet.
Yeah.
Please give Puneet a very big round of applause. And we look forward to going on this journey together, my friend.
Absolutely.
Well
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
you.
Namaste.
So the opening of India will add another gigantic bridge to reaching 1 million families, but it's still going to be all about connecting with new people. And so let's just go back to what we were talking about earlier and what you can do to help us reach this target across Asia Pacific. Recently, I've been doing some research in the study of understanding the science behind what makes a successful, happy life. And people measure success and happiness in a number of different ways. One of the books I've been reading in relation to this is called The Good Life. And it's the longest study of human happiness. It's a study that's been done by Harvard University. And it's followed the generations of Harvard students and their families and non-Harvard students and their families since the 1930s. It's a fascinating read. In this book, it also discusses a lot of other studies talking about the idea of where human happiness actually comes from. Because in pursuit of the things that make us, or we think make us successful, it's really important that on this journey this journey that we all take together, that we also measure our success through happiness. And I'm sure it's no surprise to everyone in this room that human happiness, through multiple studies over multiple decades around the world, is not just a result of how much money you make or all the things or possessions that you acquire. But that human happiness is measured by the strength of the relationships that you create, nurture, and keep. And you know that at USANA we achieve a variety of milestones, right? Rank advancement, award trips, and yes, our 1 million families target through our relationships with others. Creating and nurturing those relationships becomes a powerful, if not the most powerful and most important part of what we do every single day. Yes, we're in the vitamin business, right? And yes, we're in the business of creating entrepreneurs. But just keep as important, we're in the people, relationship, and nurturing business. So of all of the skills and disciplines that we need to hone, it's in the skill of relationships. And for some people, this causes some discomfort. Actually, one of the studies I looked at in the book was of two groups of people. The first group of people had to go onto a train. Cue the train music, thank you. Full of people at rush hour. But they were not allowed to engage with anyone on the train. Not a single person. They're not allowed to talk to anyone. So this group, at the beginning of the test, they felt very comfortable. They were at ease through the experiment. Interestingly, at the conclusion of the trip, having not spoken or met anyone, they felt very unfulfilled and a little less comfortable in the fact that really nothing had happened. Now, the second group, their job was to go and talk to as many people as they could on the train without being too annoying. And so they went into the experiment feeling very uncomfortable and apprehensive. But at the end of the experiment, they came out feeling fulfilled and comfortable, having established a series of new relationships just by engaging with a couple of people in a positive way. They weren't trying to sell anything. They weren't trying to recruit anyone for a task. They just started a conversation with the intention of establishing a relationship. And I like this idea, and I liked it so much that it's about pursuing our goal of 1 million families, that we need to almost get comfortable getting uncomfortable so that you can get comfortable talking to people. I sure hope that translates. Anyway, it came out a little bit interesting. Anyway, I wanted to do this study myself. And while I was on a recent trip back home to home office, I went up to Park City to go skiing. And on the first day of the big lift, you know, with the 8 people on the lift, it's this huge lift. And the first ride up, I didn't actually say a thing. Even when people tried to speak to me, I pretended like I couldn't hear them. I felt a bit rude, and many of you know me. This is really hard for me because I can talk pretty much underwater. So I came off the lift feeling, as expected, a little unfulfilled. I got to the top of the mountain. It was okay. You know, I hadn't spoken to anyone. So like an Olympian, I skied down the mountain, but sort of fell over a few times. But this time when I went on the lift, and that was actually me, and the subsequent 5 or 6 times on the lift, I engaged with every group. It was an amazing experiment. Some were together and some were a series of individuals, just happened to get on the lift together. But sure enough, out of all of the 7 people on the lift, I was able to engage with at least one, but generally 3 or 4 of those people in a very positive and lasting way. I wasn't selling them anything. I wasn't trying to recruit anyone. I just wanted to connect. Interestingly, because of our dominant global athlete program, especially in winter sports, USANA supplements seem to come up very quickly in conversation. And on one of these lifts, this was hilarious, on one of these lifts, there was someone who knew about us and started promoting us to all of the other people on the lift, and I didn't have to say anything. So my point is, if we say nothing, if we don't engage, nothing's going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. But by simply engaging with people, something positive can really take another step towards the 1 million people target. But most importantly, the achievement of your goals. So I'm going to challenge you to do something, excuse me, when you leave this event this week. For the next month, if not for the next year, but the next month, I'd like you to think about this idea of 2 a day. We talked about it at Global Convention. You've seen everyone talking about it here. Don't forget, as Kevin mentioned in our opening session, our challenge is over this 30 days to do the 2 a day. All of us doing it all the time. And so I want you to make personal contact, not through WeChat or sending a message, really real personal human contact with a real person. And so that at the end of the month, you'll have a minimum of 60 new people who you'll be connected to. So some will buy your product, that's for sure. Some won't, that's okay. Some will become a preferred customer, and some won't, and that's okay. And some people will even join your team, and some won't, and that's okay. Because remember, the primary objective is to increase the number of established connections and start educating people on the USANA difference. Excuse me. To help illustrate this point, I have some special guests that I'd like you to meet. And first of all, I want to introduce you to someone who has really taken reaching 1 million families to heart. Welcome 1-star Diamond Director Wayne Song, all the way from New Zealand. Hey buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Thanks, Wayne. Join me on the lift. Oh, good to see you.
Yes, good.
So, do you mind if I have a drink? I'm so
Yeah, sure, of
thirsty.
course, yeah.
When we go up the lift, it's just the wind's blowing.
And the view on the mountain is always awesome. And hello, USANA. 안녕하세요.
So after you heard Kevin talk about this at Global Convention, you really embraced the idea. We have it's amazing how he just came out of nowhere, flew out, up on the mountain, and was able to deliver a microphone. Yes, just what happens in Park City, right? So anyway, you really embraced this idea of 2 a day. In fact, even you were on an incentive trip and you were determined that you were going to fulfill this 2 a day objective and connecting with at least 2 people a day.
Yes, I did. I mean, I talked to basically everyone. I talked to taxi drivers, hotel staff, and people bump up at airports. So pretty much everyone that I have come across, I talk to them. I mean, because this is how you win in USANA. And who wants to win in USANA? Everybody, right? Everybody wants to win USANA. This is why we are here. So the more people you talk to, the more chance you have of finding the new prospect for your business. At USANA, this is all about the law of average. So you see, when you do something often enough, the ratio will appear. When you talk to 5 people, you might get 1. You talk to 10, you might get 2. It is a simple math, but it shows that more people you have in your community, the more potential prospects you can share USANA with, which leads to a better result for your business. So making 2 new contacts every single day will definitely help you to build a solid foundation, and you can grow and succeed in this business.
That's a great explanation. Thank you. It sounds easy, but apparently not that easy to some people. What's your mentality when making those new contacts?
You're right, David. I mean, making new contacts can be challenging. I get this. But I approach this with a positive mindset. Like all of you, I see USANA as a gift that supports better health and opportunity. And I want to share this gift with the people I love and care. To be able to do that, I adopted the mindset of being a Santa rather than a Christmas tree. I mean, some people make a couple of posts on social media and felt that's enough for the day and expect the people to come to them. However, this approach can only reach the people within their close circle. In order to succeed in USANA, you will need to be like a Santa who goes out there for extra miles and reach the people outside of your close circle. So being proactive and stepping out of your comfort zone can help you to reach a wider audience and make a positive impact on more people. By doing this, something is very, very important. Consistency is the key. I mean, it's so easy to make 2 new contacts for a day, a week, or even for months. But if you can do that every single day with the dedication and winning mentality, you can achieve great things in this business. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thanks, Wayne. I mean, the simplicity of your message, often we complicate the business too much, right? It's a pretty simple business. It's just a matter of doing the work every day, talking to 2 people a day. I love that about being Santa Claus. Looking forward to you bringing some presents around for everyone. Please give Wayne a great round of applause. Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, USANA.
Thanks,
Thank you, David.
Thanks, Wayne. Cheers.
감사합니다.
Be careful off the lift.
Yeah.
Awesome. Better stay on the lift. So here's another USANA powerhouse. She and her mum run their business together, and they recently rank advanced to executive 9-star diamond directors. Please welcome the wonderful Helen Song. Please, have a seat on the lift. So
Hello,
great to see you. Congratulations on your recent rank advancement. That's very exciting.
Hi, David. Yeah, so we worked really hard for that.
Yeah. Very, very hard, as always. It's a beautiful day on the mountain today.
Yeah.
I love skiing in a suit, and you look very good.
Yeah.
So as a social influencer, and you have a huge social influence, but as a social influencer, how have you leveraged social media to connect with this 2-a-day concept?
Well, I've been doing this for many years right now. So connecting to at least 2 people a day for my USANA business. So in my eyes, in fact, everyone can potentially be our next business partner or even our next future diamond director in our team. So there are 2 main channels where I generate new leads and connections. So one is, of course, from people who cross paths with me on a daily basis. And the second are people who I already know and are observing me from online social media accounts. So for the first group, it can be literally anyone. So it can be the lady who's doing Pilates beside me in a class. It can be the mother of another kid's in my daughter's class. Or it can even be that vibrant waitress who served my lunch. Or even just a random person who is queuing behind me, waiting for the washroom. So I talk to everyone, as long as they have the right vibes. But that does not mean explaining the USANA business or the products immediately, because that will be weird and too desperate. But it's more about building that kind of trust and that kind of curiosity so that they are interested in adding them into our prospect list. And David, I would like to take our challenge a step further by encouraging everyone to complete our 2-a-day before 2 p.m. every day. And every extra contact, it will be a bonus. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's great. I think that, we'd have to add 2 more like that now.
2 and 2.
Before 2.
So for social media, I personally feel that it is not a real connection. But rather, it's a way for us to design our personal branding. So if talking to 2 a day is like collecting and planting seeds, then I would say that social media is like watering these seeds to make sure that they grow. Right? So you'll be surprised by who is actually secretly observing you and your leadership online by what you post on a daily basis. So I will usually channel my new connections to my social media and let them just watch me and watch my USANA lifestyle. So it's important to stay positive and consistent on what we post every day so that our seeds can grow and flourish one day. Right? When we genuinely connect with people and listen to them and address their concerns, that is when we can build trust and confidence with them. And getting them interested about our USANA business is really just a matter of time. So I'm sure there will be a day when someone comes to you and say, "Hey, David, I have been observing you for a long time, and I'm so inspired by you. And how do I get started in your USANA business? I'm so interested." How many of you would like to hear that? Yeah, right? So, let's not wait any longer and start with our 2 a day.
Before 2.
Before 2.
I love that. That's
2.
great. That's great. Thanks, Helen. That's great advice. I think it's time to pop off the lift, put on our skis, and jump down the mountain. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Please give Helen a really big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. So what happens? Thank you. I'll give you that one. Thanks. So what happens with creating this 2-a-day concept? You end up creating new habits. It's not always easy to do that, but connecting with 2 people each day is quite simple. It will help you create relationships for life. It's a really simplified action, and ultimately you can create a team. You can curate an amazing ethos that other people want to become a part of. One of the primary reasons I joined USANA many years ago was because of the inspirational, hard-working leaders that represent this great company. One such person I met over 14 years ago in the coffee shop of the Hilton Hotel in Melbourne when he was just a little boy and a silver director. He cares about leadership. He cares about team and success, about creating a team and creating a team environment. He's even written a book about it. You know who it is. Today, Anthony Ng and his wife Karen have created a dynamic executive 5-star diamond directorships that spans throughout Asia Pacific. Here's Anthony and his USANA legacy, 10-year-old son, Andre. Please give them a big round of applause.
Anthony, 他是 Andre.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony, this is Andre. Hello, I'm Andre. I'm 10 years old. But I've been using USANA for 11 years. Do you know why? Let my daddy explain to you and share our USANA story. Yes, Andre's mother was a USANA product user when she was pregnant. So he is really a USANA baby. Please give him a big hand. Thank you. Thank you so much. USANA actually gave us so much. Before I start, let me ask you, what does USANA mean to you? Is it health, time, mission? Yes. But for me, USANA is a choice. It's a choice that changed your life. 15 years ago, I was a registered fire engineer, and my friend gave me a USANA newsletter, and I was attracted by 3 key concepts. First, USANA means true health. He said it's Latin, means true health. Well, that's a very good idea. I like that. And secondly, Dr. Wentz. He mentioned that USANA will become the healthiest big family in the world. And I want to be part of that family. So I get more interested in that. Thirdly, the compensation plan and bonuses, especially the leadership bonus. I've been exploring the earning potential of the bonus when I get home, since I'm an engineer. 1 + 2 + 3 + 4. Wow, you get all the bonuses. That sounds great. So I call my friend and ask, can I join USANA? So let me ask you, if you work hard in this business and you were given a newsletter and you find a 5-star diamond director, do you want something like that? Yes, of course, right? You'll get a lot of bonuses because of that. Learning is the foundation, but action is the guarantee of success. We'll be able to march toward our success. At that time, my girlfriend said to me, no goal, no marriage. Okay, so be it. So then my wife and my ex-girlfriend were the same person.
No Ruby.
And she said, no Ruby, no baby.
So that's how I became a Ruby director.
Okay, that's why I debuted as a Ruby director, and he is that baby, that Ruby baby. After during the pandemic, a lot of people are asking about USANA, but there are several key points and advantages. Number one, USANA is a listed company. It is a manufacturer, and it can send the product directly to the customers, saving the costs in between. And for the loyal customers, USANA products have all the high quality and high standard. Anybody who had tried the product will fall in love with that and become our loyal customer. Thirdly, USANA has a very complete information flow, logistics, and cash flow. We have a very strong online and offline ecosystem. And during the pandemic, the corporate team is truly great. They provide full support even during the pandemic, right? We need to give them a big round of applause. Yes, to our corporate staff. Culture and environment is important to build a strong team. A good culture can attract and keep the talent. So the more customer we find, the more we can share the amazing product USANA has to offer. These are some of the photos of my team, my organization. Whether in Asia Pacific Convention or Global Convention and other trainings, in different markets, we'll be able to do weekly SWC and offline training, OBT, SSD. We'll continue to identify talents and develop talents. In the beginning of the pandemic, we also make quick responses and create the online UOP, which is different from the past. It is a very important turning point that helps us identify a lot of leaders.
So when the pandemic was over, we quickly reunited by leadership training and recognition again, and we want to achieve 2 a day. Network and multiply your business. When I started my USANA business, I didn't have the experience, and I only had a few gold directors. But in 3 years, our team developed, and it's becoming better and better. For the past 3 years, in 8 markets, we have new diamond directors, 15 emerald directors, and over 30 ruby directors, and over 100 gold directors. I personally ranked advanced from 2-star diamonds to 5 stars, and it's because of our USANA family, because of the team, because of your story. Every story motivates us to move forward. Thank you. And USANA is a business that helps people. We contribute to the world. We give back to the community. We want to make sure that all the money can go back to the people. So USANA also takes care of the administration fee, and it's very rare for any foundation. And I'm really honored that I can be part of it. And during the pandemic, I also received the also became the ambassador of USANA Foundation. And this experience makes me realize that really the happiness comes from the fact that you can help people. And last year, I also published a book called The Wheel of Success. So in the book, I summarized 12 points of success, and it summarizes my experience in the past 10 years. And in the book, I mentioned about some of the issues in interpersonal skills and some of the concept issues. And I do hope that by this book, I can help the USANA family. I wrote this book. I believe USANA, and I will believe in USANA for all my life. In this world, we all have blind spot. And the reason why this blind spot is right in front of you, and you can't see the blind spot, but if at the time someone reminded you, you can just open your eyes. And I do hope that you can find this enlightenment in my book. And some of my friends, and they read some of the chapters, and they came to me saying that, okay, I was really inspired by reading your book, and I was very moved by watching, by listening to them. So I was very busy, and however, I still insist on finishing this book because I want to help people. And I really appreciate Mr. David Mellon and Mr. Stephen Chen and Dr. Chen, these outstanding leaders who wrote a preface for my book. And a lot of the leaders in every walk of life, they recommend this book. So this is one of the bestsellers. So this is the story between me and USANA. I believe that you also have your own USANA story. No matter you're having the experience of being sad or happy, this is just a process. So in front of the, when you fall, it's one of the experience. If you're happy, it's all one experience. So let us go to the peak. If I can do it, you can do it. Is there anything you want to share to the audience? Yes. Thank you, Daddy. I really thank USANA. It's because of USANA, Daddy and Mommy have more time to spend with me. On my first day of school, my first time on the stage, they were with me. My first ski, they were with me. So the important moments in my life, my parents were there with me. Daddy told me that we have to work very hard. We can be beaten, but we have to get up. Even if we fall, we have to step forward when we get up. And that is very important for your next success. I want to learn from Daddy. I want to be an important person for other people. So let us fight together. Let's go to the peak. And there are two quotes we would like to share with you. Stuck at home, you can't see the hope. Let's walk out and see the future.
Oh, wow. Please give them a very big round of applause. Thank you. It's amazing, right? Actually, when I first met Anthony, that's how tall he was. He looked identical to his son. Our next presenter, the best way I can describe him is he's probably one of the most vivacious leaders that I've ever met. I think that's all of them on the list. He's probably had a positive influence on nearly everyone in this room at one time or another. Bob Lin leads one of the most dynamic USANA family businesses in the world, and as a successful entrepreneur, Bob knows what it takes to move a business to the next level of success, and he's going to just spend a couple of minutes to round off this two-a-day conversation. Please welcome Executive 12-Star Diamond, Bob Lin.
Keep turning up the heat. I keep turning up the heat.
Hey! Whoa! How's everyone doing today? Let's make some noise! Woo! Come on, let's make some noise! Wow, wow, wow. How are you, David?
Great to see you, brother. How are you?
Wow, so
Man,
good to see you.
Great. Yeah, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
We've got a couple of minutes, so we'll get straight to it. There's more than 9,000 people here.
Wow.
Big messages, right? Big messages over the last couple of days, and they're
For
all
sure.
wanting to learn and grow. We have new associates, we've got emerging leaders, we've got many successful entrepreneurs in the room today. What's the best advice you can give for consistent long-term growth?
Thank you, David. Yes, so you know what, David? We need to be talking to new people every single day. I still remember my mentor told me when I joined USANA that we need to spend most of our time sharing our USANA story, because how we dedicate our time will actually produce the final outcome. So to produce the best result in our business, I believe we need to spend 80% of our time prospecting and 20% of our time managing our team. In other words, we need to spend most of our time engaging with potential USANA family members. For the past 20 years, my wife, my mother, and I have shared my USANA story to anyone who is willing to improve their life. So we really need to be a natural networker and not being fearful of sharing our own story. One of my mentors, his name is called Brian Tracy.
Yeah.
He used to say, the most important task a successful salesman will do is actually face-to-face time with their customers. Do you agree?
Yes.
Because making a sale means increasing our income. While the other 20% of my time, I will focus training the potential leaders in my team and sharing with them my experiences of building a successful USANA business. So guys, for this year, do you want to know what is my biggest goal?
Yeah. Yes.
Say yes!
Yes.
Thank you so much. For this year, my biggest goal is actually to become a prospecting machine. Show me your hands, guys. Show me your hands. Who would like to become a prospecting machine? Wow, wow. And share with at least 2 people. Wow, you guys are outstanding. Let's share Dr. Wen's vision and change 1 million lives together. I love you, USANA. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, mate. Give it up for Bob. Okay, we're coming down the home stretch. Just a couple more important announcements and some important things to go through. Bob, thank you so much. So over the past 2 days, you've witnessed the USANA difference. You've heard what sets us apart, what makes us the best, from our foundation of science to being an industry leader, from our full spectrum approach to research and development to our high quality manufacturing standards, creating products that not only Olympic and professional athletes trust, like the champions you saw on stage today, but products that you trust. And now the ball is in your court. You get to choose when and where and how you share the USANA difference and seize this opportunity to earn. It can be as simple as sharing the cellular health message and the products you love and getting paid for your efforts. Or you can decide to not only share the products, but share the benefits and really begin earning and share the benefits of earning. And sharing and earning with USANA is one of the simplest and best because it values face-to-face connection and also takes advantage of social selling. Now, you may be thinking, this is so much good information, where can I find it all? So we've got a little bit of a surprise for you, not really a surprise. But this USANA Difference story that we've been sharing with you over the past 2 days is actually a whole brand new tool. All of the information you've been hearing has been put together. And so we've created this USANA Difference PowerPoint presentation in all languages, for all markets, specially personalized for each of your countries. Most of the markets and languages are already uploaded now in the hub, and more will be coming soon. The USANA Difference is what will set you apart, to help you create a loyal team of distributors and a loyal team of customers. And so I would suggest, as you leave this session, go straight to the hub and start looking for that. But that's not the only new tool that we're rolling out here at Asia Pacific Convention. How about a new video that helps explain what is USANA to potential customers? We have a few market versions of this already ready to go, so it's kind of a pre-launch of what is USANA video, and that's on the hub, and there's more versions rolling out day by day. Would you like to have a look at it? A little pre-release look? Okay, roll it, team.
This incredible cell belongs to you. But what is so incredible about your cells? When you nourish your cells properly, simple nutrients and proteins become complex systems and structures that adapt, regenerate, and grow. Working in your body day and night to do the things that make you, you. That's why at USANA, we're not just health obsessed, we're cell obsessed. Over 30 years, that obsession has been used to create products that help you care for your cells with the right nutrients in the right amounts, and to develop technologies like the patented USANA Intelligence technology with targeted health benefits that give your cells what they need to take care of you. USANA's science teams meticulously research, validate, and test every product every step of the way to ensure your cells get nothing but the best. That's why thousands of professional and Olympic athletes trust USANA more than any other supplement company in the world. Using the same nutrition you can trust to nourish your family. And USANA is working to create the healthiest family on earth, a family built of people just like you, who care about the health of themselves, their community, and their planet. Working together to give back to underprivileged communities and focused on keeping our world beautiful, because healthy cells need a healthy environment to thrive. So, what is it that's so incredible about your cells? They are a part of what makes you, you. Start your own USANA story and see what the obsession is all about.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, these new business development tools that are going to help you with the 2-a-day program are phenomenal, heavily researched around the world with all of the top leaders, new associates, a whole spectrum, a group of people. And in case you need any more motivation to really kick in to the 2-a-day program, we've actually got a little new incentive that we wanted to announce for you. And it's all about 2-a-day. And all you have to do is contact 2 people a day, grow some sales in your business. And here's the deal. If you successfully generate 2 initial orders of product sales to new customers, USANA is going to pay you a nice little bonus of 200 CVP. Plus, new enrollees get a free starter kit. And so this is just to help you get a real focus on as you leave this convention this week and have a nice little incentive to get going. This promotion lasts until June 2nd. So let's get rolling with that. Go to the hub and make sure you look for the beautiful tools that are there, the USANA story. So our message now, 1 million families, 2 people a day before 2. Thanks so much, everyone. Cheers.
Mama used to say, some days you'll get it wrong.
concludes the morning session. Please gather your belongings and exit the hall quickly so we can prepare for the final session of this USANA Live Asia Pacific Convention.
One, two.